My 24th ex-25 who dumped me pretended to cry when he dropped off my stuff. Weird situation here. I'll keep it short. The long and short of it is that my boyfriend revealed to me months into our relationship that he'd had an fob arrangement with his best friend/business partner that lasted until, from what he says, a couple of weeks before we started going out. Recently, we've been disagreeing about. He felt there was no need for them to have any boundaries between them, and they should be able to continue their relationship as normal. I asked for a couple of boundaries, such as not drinking alone together, and not hanging out alone at each other's homes, really just for now, until we could build up some trust as he misled me about their relationship. He said this would not solve any problems, and didn't want to do it. Shortly after, he dumped me, saying he couldn't see another way of sorting the situation out, as I needed to be completely up with them doing whatever they wanted, I guess. I told him I felt this was the wrong decision and that we could work it out if we both committed to it. He didn't change his mind, and he dropped my things off yesterday at my request. I said at first I would be around, and he could just drop it off, to which he responded, "So I won't see you again." I decided to face him, so he had to see me one last time. As he dropped my things off, he was fake sniffing and trying to make it seem as if he was crying. I was straight-faced. He asked if he could say goodbye to me, and I just said, "See you later," and he walked away. Why on earth was he pretending to cry? Edit. He said a few things that were odd before this too. He said how much he was struggling, not able to eat or sleep, and he couldn't concentrate. He then said his parents had asked him to come home to keep an eye on him, almost as if I had broken up with him too long. Don't red dump a fake crying as he dropped off my stuff. What do you think he believes he gains if he makes you think he's distraught about this? A few possibilities. He wants to evoke sympathy in order to hurt you. He wants to evoke sympathy to provoke you, comforting him and dropping your previous demand. He wants to maintain the appearance that he is the victim here for both himself and others. It seems like he was trying to make you feel guilty by dropping hints that he was unwell and might harm himself, probably because he's annoyed that you wouldn't go along with what he wanted. Maybe he's unable to see himself as being at fault in any way, so he has to make you the bad person and him the one who is so upset. You did the right thing. I think you should draw a line under it, move on, and completely cut contact with him everywhere. Because he's a manipulative Russian who can't believe you walked away from him. He was certain when he ended things you'd beg him to reconsider. When you didn't, he tried to bullshit tears and storyline for sympathy. His foe can deal with his narcissism. If he wants sympathy, you tell him he can find it in the dictionary between shit and siphon.